Hi, and welcome to this episode of Active Metro, where we will actually be breaking stuff. So we'll be failing an entire Dell PowerStore array in a VMware Metro setup without loss of any of the ESXi hosts. So this is one of the most complex failure scenarios. Let's dive into the lab. So here is my stretch cluster. As before, 3 of the nodes are in the left data center. The other 3 nodes are in the right data center. I've got a Metro configuration set up, and of course we have our 4 virtual machines running. So this is data center A, this is data center B on the right side, and on the top we have the VMs running on preferred volumes, and down here the ones that are running on non-preferred volumes. So basically they are running on like crossed on the wrong volume for the wrong data center. So looking at this, of course, this is a play. So as we're going to fail an array without failing ESXi nodes, the ESXi nodes should be smart enough to see all paths down when we lose an array. And for that reason, when I go into edit, I need to specify that the data store with all paths down should go into power off and restart VMs. That basically what it will do is when we lose the array in one of the sites, the VMs that were running there will freeze, right? Because they were using the PowerStore. We're cutting power to the PowerStore. So now those virtual machines are just sitting there and they are experiencing all paths down. So it will take a while, but after a while, VMware HA will detect the all paths down scenario and hopefully power off the virtual machines, restart them, and restart them on the other data center. Because by that time, the Metro setup will also have understood that one of the power stores is gone. Through the witness, has resumed all of the I/O for both the preferred and the non-preferred volumes at that time. So let's go. Right, we have the servers, we have the 2 power stores here. So this is the power store in the left data center. You can still see that we have 2 Metro volumes, a non-preferred and a preferred, which of course is the other way around on this one, which sits in the right data center. Non-preferred, preferred, there's a witness standing by, and basically all that's left now is to cut the power. So for that, let's look at our center switch PDU. You can see D1042, that's this one. I'm going to power off SPA, and I'm also going to be powering off SPB all in one go. So let's just do it. There we go. So immediately you should see that all of the virtual machines are still running. Of course, this is like just an animated GIF that's running. So at some point, the VMs in data center B will discover that the power store is gone, and those virtual machines will freeze in a second. So here you see that the machines in data center B have actually frozen, which makes sense. So now let's go back into vSphere and see what happened. So here are our 4 virtual machines. That's DCA, DCB, and then the 2 non-preferred ones for DCA and DCB. So you can see that this one in DCB currently is running on ESXi 33. So that's within the second 3. So that is still running, or at least trying to rn in data center B. Same thing for Windows 03, that's running on 33 as well. So now all we have to do is wait for the actual vSphere HA to kick in, right? It should at some point detect that it's down, it's all paths down. I've set that timing to 1 minute, so within 1 minute from the actual failure, Windows HA should actually act on the all paths down and hopefully restart the DCB virtual machines in data center A. So let's just wait a while and see what happens. So you can see these alerts that occurred on all of the ESXi nodes on the right hand side. So if I look at one of those, you can see that the number of HA heartbeat data stores is now 0, and all shared data stores failed on the host. And now you actually can see that Windows 2 DCB and Windows 3 non-preferred DCB both have become inaccessible, which means that that's a result of the all paths down actually. So now HA should kick in, detect that they are inaccessible, and hopefully restart them. Well, you can see that Windows 3 non-preferred DCB was just restarted, and it's being restarted in datacenter A, ESXi 30. So that's the first one, that's datacenter A. So this was successfully restarted, and you can see that the same thing happened for Windows 02 minus DCB as well. That's now running on ESX31. So with that, we have successfully recovered from a full power failure in a storage array, while all of the ESX servers on top were still available. This concludes the demo for today. Thank you for watching, and watch out for the next one. Bye-bye.